Have you ever wondered how many potential customers visit your website, show interest, and then disappear forever without you even knowing? AnyBiz has a way to catch these customers that no one else has. You can try it yourself directly at AnyBiz.io, but come with me and let me show you first. Welcome to AnyBiz.io YouTube channel. I'm Errol from AnyBiz, and in this video I will be your guide. Do you know 98% of your website visitors will not visit your website again? You already lose them. Even though you paid a lot of money maybe for PPC, campaigns, SEO activities, email marketing, but it doesn't matter, they will not come back to you. Another fact, almost 70% of B2B buyers, B2B companies decide if they really want your tool or not on their first visit of their website. So if in the first impression you cannot capture them, you cannot get their leads, if you don't get their email addresses, then you already missed them. But there's a huge but here. You can change this game. How? Because today we are using website identification tools. And this is exactly what we will talk about in this video. I will show you what are the tools, what are the benefits, how does it work, and surely how we can use these website identification tools into convert your website visitors from someone anonymous to really closed one. So let's take one by one all of these tools and how they are working, how they can help you to identify the exact visitor in order to create your next opportunity. In my screen, as you see, we have Clearbit. It's a very great tool. It was a very powerful and successful tool. As you see, recently they purchased by HubSpot. Currently, HubSpot included this Clearbit into their family as Breeze Intelligence. In the Breeze Intelligence, actually, they are providing all of the Clearbit data. And then over there, you can see who are visiting the website. Why it's a very good actually for HubSpot, why they are purchasing this kind of tool. Because very simple, if you can identify the right prospect, HubSpot is already an amazing CRM. You can create your workflow, you can create your sequence, and then you can start some outreaching to these people. Again, you don't need to use another tool. Within one tool, just within HubSpot, you can identify with the Clearbit technology, Clearbit database, and just enroll these people into the sequences. So this is the outreaching. Within the creating the sequence in HubSpot, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of videos. You can find them, you can learn how to create sequence in HubSpot, just watch them, and then you will be able to create your sequences for the website visitors. However, as you will learn that on HubSpot sequences, they are not very customizable. There are emails you are creating, there are tasks you are creating, but the content of the email is almost the same. Surely you can use some parameters like a name, company name, or other information about the companies. However, still it will be very simple customization. Still it will not be exact targeted by each person. So this is actually we will talk a bit later and how AnyBiz is actually changing this technology. So let's look at the second one. The second one is our B2B. Our B2B is a very great tool. They are not just finding the company, but they are also finding the exact person. Who is the exact person within this company visiting your website? What's their email addresses? They provide you all the information you need. And then you can create some sequences, or you can send this information to other places. As you see, they have a good integrations to Slack, Apollo, HubSpot again here, Clay, which is very famous. And then you can create another outreaching sequence into another platform. But again, it will require two different platforms for one activity. Figuring out who is visiting your website and outreaching them very customized way shouldn't be that much hard. This is actually our B2B is not that much good as we'll talk about AnyBiz. The last one is actually the lead feeder. Lead feeder is also a very famous tool to detecting your website visitors who are coming to your website. It's currently purchased by Dealfront. It's also another big brand actually. This is why, same as HubSpot purchased Clearbit, Dealfront also purchased lead feeder in order to create much better and more convenient service for their customers. Again, you can build your visitors list and then making some enrollment, some sequence for their email, and then you can create it. Today, both of the options like HubSpot or Leadfeeder or Dealfront, they are using a lot of AI tools in order to increase the customer journey actually within the tool. So, however, still it's a bit problem. Why? Because they are not that much customized and still you need to waste your time. Still you need to spend your time within these kind of tools. And this is actually the main problem. Still, these tools are amazing. Like a Clearbit is an amazing tool, Leadfeeder is an amazing tool, but still these tools requires a lot of investment on the time level. And we are knowing that most of the people like solopreneurs or small companies, but who are aiming to achieve big, they don't have enough time in order to invest that much time just to create the perfect outreaching or outbound sequences. Therefore, we are currently presenting you the AnyBiz technology. What is the main difference with the AnyBiz? So let's dive into this. On the AnyBiz, we have already the system of the website identification tool inserted already. We can identify who is visiting your website very easily, finding the right prospect from the company exactly they were in, and automatically enrolling them into our outreach sequences. And in this case, you don't need to even build the emails. You don't even need to think how many emails you need to build. You don't need to think about the subject line. You don't need to think about the content. AnyBiz has such a technology as understanding or machine learning system based on your prospects, based on your website visitors. We identify them. We know already within our database when they are opening their emails, when they are opening their phone calls. So we create such a unique and personalized workflow for each prospect, and then we are sending them emails. Not only this, we are sending them LinkedIn messages. Again, we are also creating some AI phone calls. Our AI agents are calling them, talking them on the phone with a very humanistic, like a real voice, like mine exactly as you hear now, like in order to close a deal, in order to schedule a good demo with this prospect. And this is the life-changing technology. Now, forget about spending time in order to create sequences. Forget spending time in order to making some phone calls with your SDRs and so on. Now, we are taking this into another level. Just in one click, you can set up your AnyBiz to your website, identify your visitors, outreach them with our AI SDRs, and then eventually you will get just notification when the demo is booked already for you. Let me show you how we are doing this. When you go to your AnyBiz website, after your login, this is your dashboard. Please go down, and here you will find a section called Website Visitors. It's only simple. So I don't have anything because I didn't implement it yet. So what should I do is I just need to click get the code. Here, after I click on this, the system automatically assigns me a unique tracking code. As you see on my screen, it might be blurred because of the privacy issues. And then this is the code I need to take. I need to make a click on copy here, and I need to implement to my website. And you don't need to be an IT developer, or you don't need to be a website developer. If you are using a WordPress website, if you are using a Wix website, or if you are using a Google Tag Manager, everything is under instructions. When you click on instructions, here you can see for every system how you can set up your website identification tracking code and implement to your website. And that's all. Again, everything is GDPR compliant. You can learn here how to implement it through Google Tag Manager, through Wix, or through WordPress. Implement it and just wait for it. That's all. After our system starts tracking all the visitors of your website, then you will see the people within your inbox. You will be able to see what are the upcoming activities. You will be able to see from which companies they are visiting, from which countries, and from which titles actually visiting your website. And this is the best optimized way, turning your blindfolded visitors into the closed-won sales actually. Now, this is the key of unlocking this Pandora's box. This is mystery box. Now it's not anymore a darkness. Now you are not blindfolded anymore. Now you can identify exact prospect, creating a unique and customized tailor-made workflows and sequences for each buyer persona you have, and then sending your emails, calling them, sending LinkedIn messages until you get a great closed won. As I mentioned, with the existing website identification tools, you can easily detect your website visitors. And then you need to create manually the sequences for these prospects. Actually, I also want to talk about how to create the best sequence for your prospects, how many emails you should use, what should be the title, what should be the content on your outreaching emails. But it's a topic of another video actually. This is also we will talk about soon. So if you don't want to miss this video, please subscribe now our AnyBiz.io YouTube channel, and then you will get notified when we are also talking about these kind of very crucial topics in the future. Thank you so much, and I wish everyone has a great day. Follow us for more videos.